It is currently the Islamic holy month of Ramadan, a very important time of the year for Muslims around the world.
And get this, for the first time ever, a Muslim is leading the U.S. fight for religious freedom worldwide. And let's bring him in. There he is, Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Rashad Hussain. Sir, good to have you here with us. And you're pretty new on the job here, but you were approved by the Senate by a vote of 85 to 5. Now, given what most Americans are used to seeing out of the Senate and some recent votes, how in the world did you get through 85 to 5? And what message does that send?
Well, thanks so much. It's so nice to be with you at such a unique time when we have the convergence of Easter, Passover, and Ramadan. And Congress, I believe, has sent such a powerful signal all around the world, first of all, by creating this position to protect our cherished constitutional principle, our First Amendment, the freedom of religion, all over the world. I believe we send a powerful signal in that the last three individuals in this position have been a Christian, a Jewish person, and now a Muslim American. And I believe that it is a powerful signal to have an 85 to 5 vote. It's such a bipartisan showing to demonstrate all over the world that we are very serious. President Biden, Secretary Blinken, and our administration is very serious, along with the Congress, of supporting the right to religious freedom for all people everywhere.
Ambassador Hussain, something significant happened last month. The U.S. State Department declared the repression of the Rohingya, a Muslim minority group, to be a genocide. That violence resulted in the loss of more than 9,000 people. Why did the classification take so long? But also just talk about what that significance is, what that means.
It's a very significant determination. As part of the determination, we're going to continue to provide assistance for the investigation of what's going on. We're providing assistance to an important case brought by the Gambia in the International Court of Justice. And we are sending a strong signal that for anyone who engages in these types of actions, crimes against humanity, genocide, that we will hold them accountable. And in sending that signal, we also are very clear that we will do everything we can to prevent these types of atrocities from occurring. The determination occurred after a long, meticulous legal process to make sure that we're looking at all the available data. But really, we've been working on this issue for quite some time. We've been the largest provider of humanitarian assistance for the Rohingya people.
How do you turn, Mr. Ambassador, your background, your experience, what you bring uniquely to this position? I know you have the president's ear and you're working with the State Department, out of the State Department. How do you turn, though, what your experience has been? There have been only 6 of you all in this position before, right? Like you said, 4 Christians, 1 Jewish person, and now you. How do you turn that into actual policy now?
Yes, well, I've been fortunate over my career to have the opportunity to work on a number of religious freedom issues. I was previously President Obama's special envoy to the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. And as part of that work all around the world, we were engaged in efforts to protect religious minorities, including in Muslim-majority countries. And so we led a landmark process along with civil society leaders around the world that led to the Marrakesh Declaration, a declaration advocating for the protection of rights of Christians and other minorities in Muslim-majority countries. Now, we've been engaged in a process to seek implementation of that declaration. That includes seeking to end the use of blasphemy laws, apostasy laws, seeking to ensure that laws that are passed and constitutions that are written reflect the importance of protecting the religious freedom of all people. And that will continue to be a part of our efforts as I take on this role.
Ambassador, during this holy month of Ramadan, I want to ask you what your message is to Muslims around the world, especially those who are fighting for their religious freedom. We know the violence is escalating in Ukraine and in other places around the world. What is your message to them?
The United States stands with you. We stand with the people that are suffering all around the world. One of the profound aspects of this job is that it's our responsibility, which we take very seriously, to wake up every day and do everything that we can to help people that are suffering, whether they are the Rohingya, whether they're the Uyghurs suffering at the hands of the Chinese, or whether they're people of other faiths around the world, Christians that are suffering. Our responsibility is to do everything that we can to help you. And the message to Muslim communities around the world at a time when we're thinking about those that are suffering is to continue to work with people of all faiths to do everything that we can to provide assistance and to remember them as we go through this month.
Well, congratulations again on the position, and thank you for being with us, Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Rashad Hussain. Thank you for being with us today.
Great to be with you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.